This skin has the strangest float cap in Counter-Strike. Let me explain. Every gun skin in CS has a float, a number ranging between 0 and 1, which determines its quality. But did you know that some skins are locked to a specific float range? I spoke with Moonfighter, the creator of the Trigger Discipline skins, and he said that the creator of a skin actually gets to determine what float range they want it to have. For example, Moonfighter set the Deagle Trigger Discipline's cap to be from 0 to 0.97 because he was born in 1997. And another skin creator, Con, did a similar thing with the M4A4 Cybersecurity, capping it at 0.98 because he was born in 1998. However, Valve ultimately does have control over the final float range used, but let's take a look at some of the weirdest ones. The skins in the first ever case all have strange float ranges, most notably the M4 and the USP Darkwater, which are both capped in minimal wear and field tested, and the only skin in the entire case to feature a full range is the AK-47 case hardened. Even stranger, however, is the P90 Emerald Dragon, which is available in every condition, but very rare to get in both Factory New and Battle Scarred. Older Asimov skins also are capped from field tested to Battle Scarred, but not the full range of field tested. That's very weird. Both reds from the Chroma case have strange float ranges. The Chatterbox from 0.35 to 0.85, and the Manowar limited to a 0.10 range between minimal wear and field tested. The Chantico Fire is 0.01 away from being the full range. I have no idea why the designer chose to do this, but I guess if you have OCD you can't use this skin now. The SSG-08 Azure Glyph is impossible to get in lower than 0.01, but it's also impossible to get in higher than 0.99, so just another super annoying float range. The SSG-08 Acid Fade, however, has the smallest float range, only being available in Factory New between 0 and 0.03. Therefore, if you get this skin as a drop, it has a much higher chance of being a super low float skin. And the Galil Blue Titanium is the only rifle with a capped float range in only Factory New, with a range between 0 and 0.4, only just being worse than the SSG. But the strangest float has to go to the UMP Grand Prix, ranging from 0.25 to 0.35, so it's only available in field tested, and a small range of it at that. The skin itself has a 36 on it, so I thought maybe the creator wanted to limit the float range to do with this, but the creator KF Hammond doesn't seem to be active anymore. The last skin he made was at the start of the CS2 beta in 2023. I did leave a comment on his profile, so hopefully we can figure out why this skin has such a strange float range. But until he replies, I guess we'll never know why